Big weekend for the country's boxers at the Tokyo Olympics. Eumir Marcial giving the Philippines a third medal at the Summer Games as he moves on to the men's middleweight semifinals. Marcial knocked out Armenia's Arman Darchinyan in the first round of their bout yesterday to claim a spot in the Final Four. Marcial is now assured of at least a bronze medal. His next fight is on Thursday against Alexander Kizniak of Ukraine. Meantime, Carlo Paalam is now one win away from giving the country another podium finish. He's off to the men's flyweight quarterfinals after he beat Algeria's Mohamed Flissi on Saturday. Paalam will see action again tomorrow against Shakobidin Zoirov of Uzbekistan. Over at the women's side, Nesthy Petecio now with a golden opportunity as she moves on to the women's featherweight finals. Petecio claimed a come-from-behind victory over Italy's Irma Testa also on Saturday to advance to the gold medal match. Petecio is the first Filipino boxer to advance to a boxing final since Onyok Velasco 25 years ago. Petecio will try to get the gold tomorrow when she faces Japan's own Sena Iri. And now joining us to go all out on these stories is none other than Mr. Ed Picson, the Secretary General of the Association of Boxing Alliances in the Philippines. Sir Ed, good morning. Maraming salamat for joining us here on Sports Desk on CNN Philippines.
Good morning. My pleasure, Andre.
Sir Ed, congratulations. You know, I cannot stress. I've been congratulating you. Congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. The country's boxers already locking up 2 medals, including that potential gold from Nesthy Petecio. Tapos yung Carlo Paalam pa on track to give us another medal. Grabe, sir, no? Your thoughts on the success of our boxing team? Kasi po, sir, sabi nyo, before the Olympics started, that you believe all the boxers who qualified for the Olympics, lahat yan, nung mga pambato natin doon, may tsansa magkaroon ng gold medal. So malamang this doesn't come as a surprise to you, I'm assuming.
I'd probably be lying if I say I wasn't surprised. Sure, I felt that we had a powerhouse lineup in the 4 boxers that we sent to, that we qualified to the Olympics. But a lot of people were saying it was not impossible, but it was improbable.
Yeah.
3 out of 4, sobra naman, di ba?
Yes.
But of course, yung kay Carlo Paalam hasn't happened yet, but he looks good. Even against the number 1 seed in his weight division. We're of course very happy with the development. We're sad about Irish Magno. We felt that things could have been better if only the stars were aligned that day. But these things happen, and we have to move on. And Irish herself, as team captain of the women's team, said, "Don't worry about me. I'm fine. I'm okay. Let's concentrate on my 3 other teammates." So everything's working out so far very well, and we hope it continues to the finals.
Sir? Let's talk about Eumir Marcial. A relatively easy campaign so far for Eumir. He won his first fight via TKO. Tapos kahapon naman, via first round knockout. Parang nagmamadali itong si Eumir. Sir, gigil eh. Gaano po ka-confident ngayon? Have you spoken to him? And how is, I'm assuming Eumir's spirits are just really up there. And he's just locked and loaded right now. After these victories, how confident is Eumir right now?
Well, quite frankly, I haven't spoken to any of the 3 boxers after they advanced to their respective rounds here in the Olympics, because I want to give them some breathing space. You know, when your establishment, sometimes they get a little apprehensive when you talk to them because the pressure mounts. No, so we've given out messages through the internet, through various platforms, Messenger, Viber, etc. And they assure us, and then the coaches, especially, whom I talk to frequently, specifically Coach Don Abnet, who is our head coach in the Olympics. And he assures me, Coach Don assures me that everything is going well in training, and they're in high spirits, and that's more than we can wish for.
Do you expect the same easy wins for Eumir sa semis and sa finals, like moving forward, or do you think he will be having challenges with his upcoming opponents?
I never expected any of the fights to be easy, Andre.
Yes, sir.
We know this is the Olympics. The best of the best are there, and of course, the tension, the pressure is at fever pitch, and so you can never tell how your boxer is going to adjust to the factors involved and the opposition as well. So we look at every fight as crucial, and we prepare as much as we can, and we have we're particularly fortunate that we have an outstanding coach and strategist in Coach Don of Net, of course, ably assisted by our local coaches, and also having these Filipino boxers who are determined, focused at the task at hand.
Sir, you did mention earlier Carlo Paalam still on his way there, just one win away from giving the Philippines another podium finish. Sir, si Carlo, grabe, your thoughts on him, especially considering yung kanyang journey dito heading into the Olympics?
Well, I think there's no question that Carlo is the least known.
Yes,
among the three,
for sure.
And a lot of people, so-called experts, were saying, "Why did we pick Carlo? You know, he hasn't really done much." You know, I myself personally have seen this boy since he was 10 or 11 years old. I was always impressed by him, and his work ethic is excellent, and his willingness to learn is so deep that you can stay in the gym with him for a whole day and he wouldn't mind. He's a very hard worker, and he has talent. He's a complete package, but you know, he suffered some unlucky losses in his career, but by and large, he is a very astute athlete who knows how to win, and that's the important thing.
Sir, how about Nesthy Petecio? Grabe, gold medal matchup coming up for Nesthy. We know Nesthy is a world champion caliber fighter. Pero ngayon, sir, grabe yung drive ni Nesthy. Kitang-kita yung her emotions, the way she fights. She is just really determined to give the Philippines a gold medal in boxing. Tingin nyo, sir, is this the best Nesthy Petecio you've seen so far?
Could be. You know, I've always said that it really depends on Nesthy's mindset in any given tournament, whether she wins or loses. I have seen her lose, and I have seen why. I have seen her win, and I have seen why. In the times that she failed, there was always a lack of concentration or focus, some distractions, whether personal or otherwise, and sometimes overconfidence. We've seen that in the SEA Games in the twice occurrences where she won silver when she could have easily won gold. But this time, I think Nesthy is all 100% focused on the job at hand. She knows that she's coming off a loss against this Japanese girl, Sirie. And, you know, Nesthy doesn't like it when the last thought of her was, you know, having lost to a certain opponent. She wants to get back at this girl badly. And if she follows the fight plan, this Japanese girl doesn't look very impressive. Some people are saying, you know, she's going to be easy pickings for Nesthy. Not at all. She's very sneaky. She's got some tricks up her sleeve, and Nesthy has to be at her best to be able to hurdle this final challenge.
It will be a big one for Nesthy for the gold against Japan's own. Well, the best of luck to all our boxers, sir. Maraming salamat again for obliging this interview, and the best of luck to Carlo, to Nesthy, and to Eumir. Again, Mr. Ed Picson, the Secretary General of the Association of Boxing Alliances in the Philippines. Thank you for joining us here on Sports Desk. We'll continue to put the spotlight on our Olympic boxers after this quick break. We've got veteran analyst Ed Tolentino joining us live to talk about the red-hot start of the Filipino fighters in Tokyo. Now, joining us for an all-out discussion on the Filipino boxers at the Tokyo Olympics is veteran analyst, sports analyst, Attorney Ed Tolentino. Attorney Ed, magandang umaga sa iyo and welcome to Sports Desk here on CNN Philippines. Finally, natuloy na tayo.
Good morning, Andre, and good morning to all the televiewers out there.
Ganda ng setup mo dyan. Nice mic, sir. Attorney, Nesthy Petecio with a chance at the gold. Diretso yung nakita. Eumir Marcial naman, already assured of a medal. And si Carlo Paalam, I don't know if you heard, pero kanina pinag-usapan namin ni Sir Ed Picson. One win away si Carlo Paalam from giving us a medal. How big is this for Philippine boxing and for Philippine sports in general? Potentially 3 medals at the Tokyo Olympics from boxing.
Well, Andre, we are already looking at the most impressive campaign of Philippine amateur boxing in the history of the Olympics. The last silver medal we won before this in boxing was Mansueto Onyok Velasco in the 1996 Atlanta Games. A big boost for amateur boxing right now is the entry of women boxers.
Yes.
For the first time, 2 Filipino boxers made it to Tokyo, Irish Magno and Nesthy Petecio. Magno was not that fortunate, but Petecio has been a revelation in the women's tournament and is 1 win away, Andre, from getting that most refreshing Nesthy plunge of her life, a gold medal. This is history in the making because whoever wins between Nesthy Petecio or Irisena of Japan, we will have our first Asian gold medalist in women's boxing.
Yes.
So that is a big feat, yes. Before that, we had 2012 London Olympics, India's Mary Kom, and then in 2016, Yin Junhua of China went as far as the silver medal. So right now, we're looking at 2 Asian women boxers slugging it out for a gold medal finish. Very impressive. You know, our boxers right now, they're all riding on the Hidilyn Diaz Express. The residue of the gold medal effort of Diaz has rubbed off on our boxers and they want to duplicate the feat. Very impressive performance so far, Andre.
Grabe. Grabe talaga tong, well, of course, Nesthy Petecio nga, since we're talking about Nesthy, remarkable. She's already a world champion in 2019. Attorney Ed, like in detail, talk about how good she looks for you. And I was asking Sir Ed Picson earlier, is this the best Nesthy Petecio so far that he has seen? And sabi niya, pretty much. And can we expect that second gold for the country from Nesthy Petecio after nabanggit mo nga na Hidilyn Diaz giving us our first gold medal?
Yes. In fact, among our boxers, I am the most impressed with Nesthy Petecio. This young lady has become a strategist. She has shown the ability to adapt even to the most intimidating boxing style. Remember, she is the world amateur featherweight champion going into this tournament, but she was only ranked or seeded number 7 in the Tokyo Olympics because she's among the smallest participants in the featherweight division. What I noticed, the improvement I noticed in Nesthy Petecio is her ability to switch hit. She can box using the traditional right-hand stance, and then she can easily revert to a southpaw stance. The southpaw stance has been confusing her opponents. You look at Irma Testa, the Italian lanky boxer. She won the early round against Nesthy Petecio, but Petecio switched gears, switched to southpaw, and started landing those left straights at Irma Testa, and Testa never solved the southpaw problem that was Petecio. So I see in Petecio an improved, more confident boxer. Iris Sena is no stranger. They have fought 3 times already. The Japanese won the first fight, Petecio won the second, and the third fight was won by the Japanese again. So if you follow the trend, the 4th time might be for Petecio. This should be a good fight because the Japanese is a good, speedy boxer. But like I said, I thought Testa was a good preparation for Petecio towards this gold medal match against Sena of Japan.
The best of luck to Nesthy. Talagang kita na she's focused, she's emotional, she wants that gold. Now let's talk about Eumir Marcial. Kanina nabanggit ko nga kay Sir Ed Picson, parang nagmamadali eh. Laging first round tapos na. A win via TKO nung unang match niya, tapos via knockout naman in the second fight, tulog yung kalaban. How good to you does Eumir Marcial look right now, sir?
Very, very good. Although people say, we don't know how good because he's not even in the ring long enough for us to figure out. But you know, one thing about Marcial, he has always been heavy-handed. This man has iron fists. The only problem is we wanted more substance. We wanted more style. And he is delivering it in this match, particularly in that fight against Arman Darchinyan of Armenia. He boxed, he flashed that right jab, which was non-existent before. He was gunning for the body shots to bring down the defense of the Armenian fighter. And look at that. He's a southpaw, but it was that right hook that nailed the Armenian. Shows you his two-fisted power. Look at the body punch before he delivered that right hook. That softened up the body, opened up the defense of the Armenian, and then boom, there goes the right hook, and there goes the Armenian. Very impressive performance so far for Eumir Marcial. He has the iron fist, and I say Marcial rules.
How about Carlo Paalam naman, Attorney Ed? Ganda ng mga panwa. Si Carlo had that split decision in the first fight. Tapos unanimous decision naman dun sa pangalawa. Ngayon, one win away from a medal podium finish itong si Carlo Paalam. Can we expect that win to happen here?
Well, Carlo Paalam is the most underrated boxer among those who made it to the Tokyo Olympics. He is facing a stern test. His next opponent, Shakobidin Zoirov from Uzbekistan, is the defending gold medalist in the flyweight division. He won the gold in the 2016 Rio Olympics. He's coming back for another gold. He is already a pro boxer, having compiled a record of 3-0 with 2 knockouts. But Paalam, I have never seen a young man more determined. This former scavenger is determined to show that there is gold in garbage indeed. You know, that is what he is trying to prove. And just to show you what kind of tenacity, determination this young man has. When he fought Brendan Irwin in these early fights, he was already dominating that fight against the Irish fighter. But still, he went all out. He went all out. Many were wondering, why do you have to go all out when you're already way ahead? Apparently, there was a communication snafu in his corner. He was actually led to believe that he was trailing in the fight against Irwin. So he went all out. He didn't want to lose. So that shows you how determined this young man is.
Super.
And I do believe that he also has the style. He has the power to frustrate and pull off that upset against Zoirov. He will be facing a very tough task, along with Eumir Marcial also, as Marcial is also set to face Alexander Kizniak of Ukraine. But like I said, when the going gets tough, the tough just continues to punch.
Well, the best of luck to our boxers. Attorney Ed, maraming salamat again for obliging us with this analysis.
Thank you, Andre.
Again, that was veteran sports analyst, Attorney Ed Tolentino.